So, yeah, life is interesting and exciting.
So, you offer different things besides the skincare. Well, things that have to do with skincare. I notice you have products around. You have a natural makeup line.
Yes, a mineral makeup line that is free of many of the ingredients we're finding to be not only congesting or clogging to the skin, but toxic.
Okay.
And I don't think through the years I've been in this industry, any ingredients have ever been used to be toxic. They used to put lead in lipstick until they realized it started killing women. So we evolve and we grow, but I think we have to be astute enough to decide what's good or bad. There are a lot of things that we're learning about products today because the skin absorbs everything. We didn't know how much it used, you know, in past we didn't understand how much it absorbed. When I first started in school, it didn't absorb anything. So you could basically put anything on it. Now it absorbs everything.
Right, right.
And the definitions that have been written that are still standing for cosmetics were written in 1939. And a cosmetic is defined to beautify the skin. And a medicine is something, or a drug, is something that changes the physiology of skin. But truth be told, when we go for a pedicure, if you put your feet in water and you look at your feet first and it's calloused, it's been the summer, you've been wearing sandals, you've got some buildup. You soak your feet for 20 minutes, it softens. So truth be told, water today would be defined as a drug by the definitions we live under in the cosmetic industry. So we know today cosmetics do more than we can say, one, but we need to be progressive in our understanding that we should stay away from parabens, we should stay away from sodium lauryl sulfates, SLS, we should stay away from petrolatum and mineral oil, and I could go on with a list of things. So I have evolved because I've used products that have had those ingredients. I felt I knew the best I knew with the companies I was working with, but all of the products that I carry are free of parabens.
Well, I have to say your face looks amazing because I can't see a pore on it, and I know I have pores. Well, we all stare at your face going
pores and follicles.
No, I mean I know we do. I'm saying I'm not. You don't have large pores. I'm not seeing. So
well, I get under the light on a regular basis.
Okay, so we know that. So what is it that you use so that I'm not seeing your pores? What is it that makes the pores shrink? What is that?
The LED light therapy is one of the units that I use, and because it stimulates collagen fibroblasts from within, it keeps the skin cushioned, it keeps the skin tight. Our collagen is what gives us our firmness, our tightness, so it helps to maintain that. Then mineral makeup is really good if you're not of a real dry skin, because if you're dry and have larger pores, it's a powder. It will get into that pore, and we know makeup, so it will show that more. And then good skincare.
Right.
But you know, the real thing is a real good love of life, so you're constantly oxygenated.
Right.
So you keep the blood flow going in the lymph. You know, people are like, boring. It's really not if you're high on life.
Right.
It's kind of exciting. But I love what I do, and I'm like, well, my clients are coming in, I know they're already looking at me, so I have to try to keep it tight. But one time I had a blemish, a breakout, I'm human, and the client was just beaming with a smile, and I was like, what is wrong? And she's like, well, now I know you're human. You know, so I had to take a deep breath and say, okay, it's okay every once in a while, because I am human.
Yeah, we all have, things happen.
But thanks for the compliment.
Your skin is amazing.
I think people do look at you as that mirror of what will you do for me.
Right.
You know, whether it's hair, nails, dress.
Like LaDonna said, LaDonna was our colonic interview, for those of you who saw. LaDonna said that the first time her sister told her to go interview with the woman, the colonic.
I watched that.
And the woman said, you can't work for me because you're a bad representation with that bad skin and that acne. So, I mean, she's right. And she said that the colonics helped to clear her acne.
Most definitely. Because if there is a blemish, if there's acne, if there's rash, if there's a breakout, when I cleanse, sometimes my eczema will come up because that's a releasing. The skin is a part of an elimination organ, like the lungs are, like the colon is, like the kidneys are. So when we understand how our bodies work, if someone comes for a facial, they'll go, well, I don't want to break out. And I'm like, well, if you break out, that is a signal or a sign that it needs to come out.
Right, right.
But you need to keep coming, don't stop.
Let's address that. Why do, you know, I hear a lot of people say that I break out every time I get a facial. Well,
Sure.
Why is that?
Well, usually there can be a couple of things. It's like detoxing.
Okay.
If the body can't detox, it can't heal. And even with the most basic of a facial cleansing and steaming and exfoliating and extraction, you're kind of turning the soil so things can come out.
Okay.
Hopefully the products are appropriate for you. Hopefully the therapist knows what they're doing. But a lot of times when people break out, they stop. It's stop and go, stop and go. And so you break out and then you go, well, I'm not going to have a facial again. And then maybe you get a gift certificate or someone convinces you 3 months, 6 months, a year later, you go, I'll try it again. It's this stop and go thing where if you broke out and I was like, great, Stacey, okay, come on back in and let's get you through this process.
Right.
And then you come to a point where you wouldn't be breaking out.
You turn the soil.
You turn the soil.
Okay.
It takes about 28 plus days for our skin to turn over.
Okay.
We have a new skin every month. So if you look closely in the mirror today, 30 days from now, that's a whole new skin.
Right.
The process turns. So if you think about it like that and then you give your body the help it needs to just function naturally. I'm not doing anything special. I just know what I'm doing to facilitate you, to coach you to better skin.
How often should someone get a facial?
It depends on the person.
Okay.
I work with clients anywhere from once a week, I call it corrective work.
Okay.
You have a more prone to breakout skin, you're more concerned about the loss of elasticity in your skin. It's not good enough to do once a month facials. You have a new skin every month. I'm chasing your skin. Right. So that person would come to me maybe 6 to 10 times weekly. Once a week.
Oh,
6 weeks, 10 weeks.
Right, okay.
You've been having treatments, your skin is in a good condition. We need to maintain, so anywhere from 3 to 4 weeks.
Okay.
So it just depends
on
what's going on.
So it should be part of your regimen. It shouldn't just be something you do once a year.
No. It shouldn't be, I'm going to save it up for something special.
Right, but most people think that. They don't really understand why they need a facial. It's like, I'm getting my face washed, oh, it's a little steam, you know, but it is, you know, obviously more than that. And if they're going to someone like you who does an array of things, then it really does have benefits.
Well, I find my clients like coming and they don't really question when I say I need to see you in a week because it's exciting. You know, it's got to be exciting. A lot of them fall asleep. That's cool too because they need a nap.